am going to the Matriarchs of Washington Park, I want to say it is. So a fellow filmmaker and documentarian, Bruce Nelson, he does this exhibit of, based on the people of part of Mesa, the black part of Mesa, the historical black part of Mesa. I think they used to call Northtown. I don't know if it's still called that, but he has a documentary on it and everything. But he there's a reception for it at the Tempe Historical Museum before it's over there. So I'm going to that. So I'm kind of just casual makeup. And this is a wig. Oh, I should have bought the box. The box is in the living room. I bought this a while ago. Of course, different people's perspective. It is 80 degrees. So you see the shine? This is for me trying to get my shapewear that makes noise when my thighs rub together. I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all did not make this for, yeah. And you're not supposed to buy, like, you're supposed to buy a certain size, and I always buy the size above because I'm not trying to be, otherwise I would never get to the size they say I should be in. Anyway, so my eyes are done. Coffee, the coffee shop. Is there a sale right now with Juvia's place? I'm not sure. I know there was. It's $25. Happy Black History Month. I know it was like $15 the other day. The lowest I've ever seen it is $12.50. But I think I said in a different video, it's $25. If you want to wait till it's a sale, $15 is usually the lowest. For every now and then they drop that $12.50. So I'm gonna say, but support black businesses. I'm like, where's my tissue wet? But this is another wig. I probably paid more than I should have. But I was like, okay, that's why I haven't bought any more wigs, because I'm like, once you invest in one certain price, I'm done. So yeah, this is gonna be a Mented face, Mented Cosmetics. I don't have everything Mented, because I don't have everything. We're using Danessa for the primer. I think they have a primer, Mented does, but I never bought it. Cause I did swatch it back when they were in Ultas, but nothing really stood out to me. I think they have currently, Mented has a 20% sale right now. The code is either VIP20 or something, a VDay 20, whatever it is. I'll put it up, and then my code, which is Drea Mag 15. So even if you missed that sale, whenever this goes up, in general, you want to buy something from Mented that you see me use, you can always just go ahead and use that code. Again, it's always in the description. So I'm just trying to mattify my T-zone. Good Morning America had some sales of black beauty products. What's today, Tuesday? Yesterday. So, and I realized they have been doing it every year, because I'm like, I bought something last year. I just realized, I'm like, I'm like, some of the stuff I got last year was ELYS translucent powder. It wasn't that one, actually it's the other one I used that I kind of use on my eyebrows. This is a primer brush. So Sonia Kashuk. I bought this a long time ago, like probably 2022. For primer, when I used to do primer using the brush. So I was like, let's just go ahead and bring it on out. And not get my face all, I'll get my fingers all crazy. Most of this I wrote down what I'm using. Other stuff I kind of changed, like the primer. I just changed the primer. I don't know what's going on with Hulu, but Hulu right now, I'm trying to wear this wig, but you see. Because what it is, it's a wavy wig. They had a curly wig. It's a short, this is a bob curly wig, and it didn't. So, but I saw next to a wavy wig, which is wavy, whatever. But I'm like, no, let's throw some rollers on it. I'm like, no, I want it curly, and so it's. I washed it because it did not smell. Thing is, Waba Beauty, if you get a display wig, meaning it's the last one they have, display wig, 15% off. So I didn't pay the full price. I'm not going to say what the price was, but 15% off plus points I had, and it didn't cost as much as it could have cost. Mind you, some of the wig companies on online, I saw one today. I'm like, that's pretty much I could have got that for cheaper, but oh well. Local, keeping it local. I did not set my eyebrows. We're doing it now. I had a great eyebrow weekend. Like, it was ridiculous how good my eyebrows were this weekend. Any sniffling? I have, like, I want to say it's called a non-rhinitis. I'll put whatever it is. You know, I'm looking for. I forgot what I was looking for. But it's allergies, but the other one, whatever. So it's my nose just kept leaking. I'm like, but I don't have a cold. It's like, because I went hiking with the the firefighters on Saturday. Basically like the last Saturday of January, the city of Phoenix Fire Department invites people out to come hike with the black firefighters. And so there's a lot. And a lot of people showed up. Like, I went 2 years ago, and there's a nice crowd, but this year I'm like, there was a lot more. So the social media manager, whoever was posting, did a good job because there was a lot more people, and it was more diverse in the past. I think last time I would say like 98% black. This time I'd say it was diverse for sure. So I always go directly on my face with this. I don't need to. But yeah, it was a crazy turnout, and me and one of the girls showed up. I think she would, because even though it's closer to her now, but you never know. Because you know, she texted me that morning. I'm like, okay, because I hadn't talked to her since we talked about it. Nobody in the group seemed to, you know, like they were to go. So I was like, okay. Yeah, she's like, I'm on my way. I was like, yeah, I was on my way too. So I left the house late. What was I doing? I think I was doing my eyebrows. I become those people like hiking. I still want my eyebrows done. Danessa brush. I don't think, where did I go last? I changed my color this, I don't know. Last place I went. Anywhere that required makeup. Or did I put makeup on? Okay, I just realized how strong that is compared to this one. And this glueless, it has the glueless band. I could glue it down if I wasn't behind. I would have attempted to glue it down, like on the sides. But it sits up high enough that my glasses, I can throw my glasses under there and it's not gonna do anything. And the thing is like, this thing is 2 hours long. I don't think we're supposed to be there the whole 2 hours. I want to be there to whatever the talk is. That will most likely be. I'm trying to make sure everything is. Yeah, this is still a good foundation. There's so many sales, like Kosas has a sale today. It was like 50% off under BB Burst. I am 43. Am I 43 or am I 42? It's one of my old videos. I'll put whatever my number is, my shade match. And I guess maybe they're going out of the stopping doing that one. So I'm like, but I don't need anything else. I had to talk to myself. You do not need this. Even though I've wanted it, I was like, if it goes on good sale, I would get it. And then I'm like, I don't, yeah. That's too much right there. So I told myself no. It's coming out so much because I haven't used it in a while, unfortunately. No. I just have to remind myself how much I like Mented. And I'm like, I know I like using it, so I'm like, why am I not using it? So I was looking for, it's like use Mented, Andrea. It looks the best during the fall and the spring, because I'm sorry, I don't care what the groundhog said. In Arizona, we're not getting 6 more weeks of snow. So it's been warm. It's been warm. We went hiking, me and one of the girls again went hiking. We put a little right there, even though you can't really see much. Went hiking, where'd we go? The Phoenix Preserve, but it's over by Pressoir Peak. If you're from Arizona, you know where that is. But even if you're not from here, because everybody goes hiking either there or Camelback, pretty much. People, visitors, that's where they go. They either go Camelback, Pressoir, or, yeah, that's it. You don't go anywhere else. Maybe hike. Maybe White Mountains or Superstitious Mountains, maybe. Let's wipe this off my hand. Hold on. Because I need the Hulu to work so I can record, because Tuesday nights is my night my shows are on. Like, usually from 7 to 10, I am sitting on ABC, so I'm like, otherwise I gotta wait till the next day, but I'm like, I'd rather just, when I get back, watch them as soon as I get back. Still thinking on this now. Well, just a little. So, I'm like, I don't scroll on Hulu. I'm like, I'll pay enough. Y'all need to act right. And it's supposed to drag, but as you see, yeah. I realized I should put one of these over there, because it's going to keep doing that. Yeah, we went hiking. We went around noon. I'm a girl, I love her to death, but I was like, I knew she was going to be late. Yeah, I knew she was. It's not like horribly late, mind you. I've known people who are like hours late or 30 minutes late to things, and I'm like, which is disrespectful. Usually hers like, we like 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, I don't care about 10, 15 minutes. And literally it's not, I don't live too far, so I'm like, I only got there early enough because parking, when we used to go to Pressoir Peak before they built the parking lots and the other stuff that they built, the amenities that they built that they didn't have, parking was hell. So I'm not saying it's 100% better, but it was hell. So I was like, let me make sure I get a spot, and then try to familiarize where the trail was, because I don't have all trails. And you try to, somebody sends you a link on all trails keeps trying to sign you up. I'm like, I don't want to sign up. I don't want 7 days free. I'm not going hiking again in 7 days. Or if I do, it'd be the very last day. And I'm like, no, it's not worth it. Now I'm not paying for all trails because it's about to be hot. Summer's coming early in Phoenix. I'm like, we're not hiking. so I was like, yeah, I was like, I was doing so good staying away from concealer. We're gonna finish this side after I finish the concealer. I think this one dries down kind of fast as well. So, yeah, I was there at the spot and I just stood outside because it's nicer outside than sitting in your car. And waited, and like, I was like, there's spots. And I'm like, and she literally missed the spot in the parking lot I was at by like maybe 15 seconds. But she saw me, I saw her, and then she, I guess, went around and found another spot that people were missing, because there were some spots that people didn't seem to realize existed. I'm like, there's spots right there, because I had looked at them when I came in. Because I didn't realize those spots existed. But I'm like, okay, good job, City of Phoenix, or City of Parks and Rec, whoever is in charge of creating whatever there for the mountain preserves. so thick. We might thin that out. This is a brightening concealer, and it's like, this works with, I used to have a thing that said what concealers work with which foundations that I had. I need to find that or do a new one because I don't have all. I decluttered some that or I moved some like out of my close vicinity that one won't work until summer if I wear it in summer because it's a matte, or until I figure out, I'm like, is this expired? What is going on here? Kind of thing. So, and let's blend these edges. Yes, I could have waited to put the wig on afterwards, but I'm like, I think sometimes it's just easier to get it ready already. Who is it? I want to say Bonavato. Probably. I can see Bio, and anyway, she's a black influencer. Beautiful skin, dark chocolate, beautiful, young, in her 20s, whatever. I want to say Bonitavo, I think it's, I'll put whatever. And she always has her hair, I think she has her hairs installed. So she always has her hair up in rolls, whatever, in a way it just looks so elegant and everything like that. I'm like, it's crazy, this you know, makeup all these youngins who know a thing or two, and I'm like, but yeah, she always looks so elegant when she's always like shiny and everything. I don't like to shine up again. I live in Phoenix. Shine is coming regardless when summer hits. And considering it was 80 today, like I was trying to think what to wear, and I was going to wear, I was like thinking, because the temperature sometimes drops. Friday book club. The other days of the last week, the temperature does indeed drop. So I was like, but today it's not dropping as much. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to wear what I was originally going to wear, which was going to be one of my, it's not really bodycon, but it's kind of form-fitting or whatever. Hence the shapewear. Also, this is shapewear I bought, Shaper Mint, which they're now in Walmart now. And I did see them. They don't have the body suits, though. They just have the shorts, which if I ever need another pair of shorts, I'll probably just go there. And I have a panty as well, but I don't, they kind of ride and chafe, kind of. They do the job. Like, I could put them on and everything, but it's just, yeah. She got thick thighs. Yeah. Okay. Let me finish. There we go. That kind of did better. But yeah, I was like, okay. I looked last time I was in Walmart. I don't remember why I was in Walmart. I don't know. Lamp. I need a bedside lamp. It's not even over there. It's over there. It's too dim for over there, so I'm gonna keep it over here. I did test it with my phone sitting here at night yesterday on my phone. I'm like, okay, it's good for my reading look, but it's not bright enough for over there. And so I usually have two of these lights on over here and one of those lights over there, and then because I was using my stand, my LED, it's not LED, but my stand that I use for the videos. Since I bought them, I think I showed them tight. I don't know if I did. And so I was using that, but I'm like, I kept turning it off because I was always when it gets hot, whatever, and I'm like, I always have to unplug it because when I don't want it to catch on fire, especially while I'm asleep or whatever. So yeah, I just had to stop using it. It didn't make this clicking noise, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is and what it's doing. So that was a Me Collet, of course. This month, for Black History Month, usually I go through and I say, oh, these are all the products you should buy. Me Collet, if you can find it in your Sephora, again, you have to go in store, because stuff is not online anymore on the Sephora website. It's sold out, or you click on it and it says online only or something like that, and you click on it and then it says we no longer have this. So I'm like, why is it still on the website then? So go in the store if you're gonna buy those products. Otherwise, LYS Beauty, Mented Cosmetics, Fenty Beauty, of course, Fenty Skin, Fenty Hair, Danessa Myricks, of course. I want to say Beauty Bakery, which it's now ran by the same person as Mented. I want to say her name is KJ. And then the lip bar, my lippies that I enjoy. So I think of 5 Cosmetics, which is in Target. I don't know if they have it anywhere else. Try Amazon first, and then otherwise try to see if they have a website. I don't think they do. I think they're really literally just in Target, but I'm not gonna sit out there. If you don't want to go there, you know, if you want to go check it out, it's fine. Like, because Thrive Cosmetics is only in our, I only know of it in one Target, and it's the South Phoenix Target, which, yeah, it's the South Phoenix Target. I was thinking of another name, because I think the Ulta down there is the Legacy Ulta. But yeah, the South Phoenix Target has a lot of black beauty products. Black Opal is not black owned. I think the founder is actually Asian. I want to say a man as well. But their products are geared towards black people. So, again, the name Black is in it, but they are not black owned. And Black Opal is OPL, BL, yes, BLK, is also in some Ultas. It won't be every Ulta, but it's in some Ultas. They've gotten in more Ultas than they used to be, but again, they're not in every Ulta. Like, if I go to, like, say, Paradise Valley, you won't be there. And I say that because if you're from Arizona, you know Paradise Valley is very Caucasian. I'm not saying, like, some of the celebrities, they live there, but it's very Caucasian. So, because I went to Ulta in Scottsdale after we went hiking. Oh, we went to Berried Best, which is a acai bowl, black owned. If you're in Phoenix, they have one location at Northern and 12th Street. And it's Black History Month, you know. I was like, we're gonna go, but I'm like, it might be crowded because they're right on Mama. It's February 1st. They want to support the black businesses, so they might be up in there. And it was actually not crowded, so I'm like, okay, people are slow this year. Let me pat this off on my hand because, you know, Mented is a little, the bronzer can be a little much. Which I could have easily did my eyes just with this as well. But yeah. I'm not dipping back in because, again, it's a lot. I don't need to. Yeah, this hair's are missing. It's not, but it's easily, it would have been, what's the word I'm looking for? If I laid or installed my hair. These are baby hairs. And I might. So yeah, when I got this, it didn't smell at all. But because there's a display model, I washed it, of course. And that's when it started smelling. Then I'm like, the hell? There's no chemical smell at all until that. So I was like, okay. I'm glad I washed it. And then dried it and I was like, okay. I'm like, can I salvage this? Because it was looking interesting. I was like, no, we're going to figure this out. And I did. Like I said, put rollers in it because otherwise the waviness wasn't waving like I needed it to wave. Okay, my hand is wet, so I should have waited before cleaning off my hand. I think who else? I set the lip bar because I'm seeing their faces. Oh, Pat McGrath. I hope I go see whatever chapter. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, because there's this Discord, not the software, but or the app, but there's discussion about, well, she's overpriced anyway, and it's like, she's a luxury brand. She still exists. She's a luxury brand. It's like in this conversation about why do black-owned beauty products have to be affordable or cheaper than their peers? Because people are talking about, well, she's just, her palettes are expensive, everything was expensive, but it's like, she's in Sephora. She's now also in Ulta, but she's in Sephora, so it's like Patrick Ta, Makeup by Mario, Tom Ford, all them, they are way, way expensive. Gucci, but y'all ain't saying nothing about them, but when it's, you know, a black-owned brand, and then they decide to complain about her prices, of course, when she announces, when black, you know, luxury or just black makeup brands announce that they're closing, they're like, well, you know, it's like, why are you bringing all this up now? To Black History Month? Don't be talking about stuff during Black History Month. So yeah, hopefully that works out. Or she gets whatever she's working towards or what have you. The goal is with that. Do I have anything by Pat McGrath? I don't. I bought a lipstick once, but something was off with it. I don't remember what it was. I liked it, but something, I think it might have been, yeah, I don't know. Usually if something is weird to me, I'm not going to, I don't remember what it was, so don't hold me to that. That something was, what was wrong with it, I don't remember. And then I was going to buy it again, I think in the store, but I never did. Because she has great reds in her glosses. I did try the foundation, but I forgot what the price was. I wasn't, again, I don't need to be, you know, the one. I don't, when foundation is like, foundation now like $50. Usually you can find them like 36, but I was like, I didn't want the foundation enough to, at that time, for me to spend that kind of money. Like right now, even I don't like foundation, $50 foundation. I'm like, I better be wearing this everywhere. Like even now, I'm like, I say the most expensive one I have is Danessa, and it's $39 now, but I think it was $36 when I bought it. So yeah, that whole, yeah, I'm not understanding. It's like, complain about there being no black beauty brands, but then they come out and then you don't support them, even when they're inclusive to other people, not just, it may be kind of towards melanated skin, but they're inclusive. Juvia's Place. What? I usually wear a lot of Juvia's Place, so I'm like, how did I forget Juvia's Place as I look at what I'm using for eyes? Like, how you gonna, I'm gonna use the light one, I'm not gonna use the dark one. Not support the brands that that are there. Just like they exist, and then you don't support them. And then when you're gone and you're complaining, oh, there's no one that fulfills this role, what have you. It's just, people just want to complain about everything. If I do see people I know, hugs will be had. The chin seems bright. I'm like, it's on my chest. Like, did I put lotion on my chest? I did not. But we're gonna wipe off. To wipe. The dress. Oh, kind of goes down a little bit, doesn't it? I might wear the black one I was gonna wear, so we'll see. Let me let this dry and I'll put lotion on my chest. We have a browser, OIS. My mascara is not. They have a buy one, get one minis at Ulta right now, but they had the mini Fenty mascara, a little thick, but it wasn't part of the BOGO deal, so I was like, mind you, I was in a store in a while until I realized it's not part of the BOGO deal, because I was trying to find something else to get with it that I would actually use. I didn't want to just buy something. I wanted, something that we could use. Okay. Let's do our lips. Nude Lila lip liner. They have one that's night, which is supposed to be dark, and I had one. I'm like, do I still have it, or did I declutter that? I'm not sure. I can't see. I'm looking at where my stuff, my liners are at. I don't think it was dark enough for me. I do have Luna Magic. Luna Magic is black owned. I don't know what the thing is to hold. Oh, okay. We're not using these, but it came in my Ipsy, and I think it might be like one of the same shades as my other browns, but can you have too many brown lip liners? That's all I'm gonna say. And like, you see the color it is, but I don't know if it's some kind of pH thing in it or something, but it changes another to like a little more subtler than this. If not, I'll put a brown liner with it. Very creamy. I like that about Mented's summer mattes. I don't have a brown one. I haven't decided which one of the browns that I like to buy it. But the I have a red one. I don't want to wear red because like I said, I'm trying to be subtle. So this is a subtle wig. so we are going with Live Tinted mascara. I had bought this, I want to say last year, 2023, and I think I returned it. Anybody who's been watching me that long, y'all probably maybe remember it. Y'all never see me use it again. There's nothing wrong with it. I just was like, okay. And it has the spoolie I like. It was just, I think there was a sale or something. It might have been a BOGO deal sometime last year. So the curler is getting in my way. That's what I was like. But I remember to keep the everything down or up before. Since the last time I wig, I let it down, and then the hair is in the way. Right now it's kind of wet. I feel it's wet. I do see a spot right there, but Sometimes you have to revisit things. Yeah, this is still nice. It's not waterproof, but like I said, I'm going to. This is not something where I need it. I feel that will end up me needing to have waterproof. I'm going to this event, say this weekend. If it's warm and it's outside, yeah. And so I was trying to find a waterproof black on mascara. I'm like, none of them are waterproof. So I'm like, okay. Because again, Fenty, I think it's no. Fenty, I know they complain about it flakes, but it does make your eyelashes look really cool. And while I'm talking, because I don't know what earrings I'm wearing, so I just throw them in here versus just being all willy-nilly with it. So I know, does Mented have a mascara? I'd have to look on the website, which means I'm gonna get a bunch of emails later about it. I think sometimes I hate checking things out on websites because then they're like, oh, did you forget something? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I was just looking for something briefly. Stop harassing me. A lot of websites do that, like Tinted is infamous for that. I'm like, I was just looking at the dress. I don't need emails for like the rest of my life about that particular dress. Sometimes I'm just like, you saw me looking at it. You saw me buy it on the website. Why are you still harassing me about this dress? So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm always looking out for a black-owned waterproof mascara. Or one that doesn't give you raccoon eyes, because I was looking at one that somebody mentioned. Oh, if they didn't have everything in store in Sephora when I was looking at the Nicole. Like, if they had the mascara in store, I would have bought that. But they did not. I don't even think it was on the website either. Otherwise, yeah, I would have bought it. And so, my plans for Black History this month is like kind of focus on like one particular brand every day. It might have some stuff from other black-owned brands, like, you know, Juvia's Place, pretty much. I rock with Juvia's most stuff. I wear all the time regardless. Like, this is a Mented look, and y'all saw I threw in a coffee shop. So I'm like, mind you, I could have just used the bronzer and the blush for my eyeshadow. Because they have eyeshadow palette, but because of the last couple of eyeshadow palettes I bought, I'm like, I'm still in that. I'm not buying another eyeshadow palette until I get enough out of those. Error. So that's why I'm like, haven't bought it. Because I think I've seen, let me pull this clip out. It's annoying me. Yeah. And so I be trying to use my curling iron, but just go on here. But because I was never really good at it when I had hair. So that's why kind of rollers, because rollers, like, set it and forget it. If y'all remember that from, was that the 90s? That thing came out, set it and forget it. So I don't know why my comb is that forward. We'll do this first. Ah, found a roller. There's a bunch of rollers back here. The hell? Look at them those. I don't think I have that many rollers. It's one of the reasons that like some of the wigs I want to buy that I see on the websites, it's like, thing is, I know I have to wash it. If it doesn't come, I just know I have to wash it, and I'm like, if it's not a curly wig, it's not gonna hold style because it's not synthetic. So I'm like, I don't mind washing it, but not keeping the style that it has. When you first buy it, so it's almost like I paid money for this, and then, okay. I didn't know what the look was gonna look like. Because I haven't gotten a wig. You see, why my sides are like this? I do have the, what you call it, on the wig band, the wig grip, so that's probably causing it to sit up off. Like that, which is, let me try to figure out, I'm not going to glue that down. And just show it all around. And yes, it kind of looks familiar to the other one. I'm going to have to do more work than I. I'm like, if I can't get it to look normal, we're going to put on a different wig. Let's. As I be spraying too close to my eye. So a lot of times people only do the sides. I don't have that much hair here, so that's why I'm like, eh. I'm like, yeah, I'm not seeing the sides stay down. Like right now, how I'd want to, so new wig. Okay, because I'm short, that dress is not working. Yeah. And I don't really have heels, the heels too. Okay, this one's gonna be straight on. The heels to, because like my heels have a slight lift, but not enough for that. This doesn't have a band in it. What is this one called? This is a Genevieve. Did I do a video on this one? I don't remember. Yes, I did a reel. So it's not. And of course, my sides are hard now because I got to be on there. And then I will take this. Okay, whatever's on it is dry. So I can pull whatever hair might be under there. And I'm running late. Again, I don't know if it's starting exactly on time. And it's glueless. This one don't need to be glued down. Earrings. Yes. And I see my lips are still kind of pink. Like, what happened to the pH? Making it darker brown. I have to look up what the color is supposedly. And these are black owned earrings. And the Miria app, IIYA. Oh, put it up. I don't think she does them anymore. The resin, made out of resin, like recycled plastic. Try to make sure that's there. I could run a hot comb over it, but so this is So, yeah, I just did a reel on this one, so it's like, so long this. Okay, so simple. So with that, I am off to go support my filmmaker friend Bruce, and I will talk to y'all later.